What up, guys? Adam here once again. I teased this a couple weeks ago after I did an unboxing for the MLB the Show 18 on PS4. But busy with life and stuff like that, so I haven't gotten around to it. But I did tease the unboxing of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic Edition that was released this past holiday season. I was lucky enough, guys, to go to a Target store in Denton the Saturday after Black Friday, so I guess technically the next day after Black Friday, and just to go see what had been rummaged through, and because they usually still have those Black Friday deals through the rest of that weekend. So I was standing at a Target and I was looking at stuff, and I overheard one of the employees talking to a customer about the features of the Super Nintendo Classic. And I was like, oh cool, you know. I thought maybe the guy was just talking to him or whatever. But turns out, after the employee got done talking to the customer said something about he would think about it or whatever, and then the customer walked away, and the employee obviously walked away too. So I went over to where they were, and lo and behold, there was a single box Super Nintendo Classic Edition sitting there in the case. And it wasn't on a Black Friday deal or anything, guys, but normally it was like $79, I believe. So still a really good steal for all that you get. So anyway, I got one of the workers that had the keys, and I was like, hey, I want to get that, because the customer had walked off by this point. I don't remember seeing him or anything. And so I went up there, and the guy brought it up to the register, because you have to, something like this, you have to check out in the electronics department. So I checked out, and I was talking to the guy, and the guy was like, yeah, we just found this in a drawer today. So it wasn't even sitting out like during the actual Black Friday event. But so he was like, yeah, we found this in a drawer, and so we put it out. So I got lucky enough to get one of these. It's been long overdue to be opened. But yeah, just like I said, busy with life and things like that. And you know, work has been crazy, life's been crazy. But anyways, here it is, guys, the unboxing of the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic. So we start off here. Here's the front of the box. Classic Edition. It comes with 2 controllers, guys, and obviously the system there. It comes with the previously unreleased Star Fox 2. Now you could find these on ROMs on the computers and emulators, but it wasn't a 100% complete Star Fox 2 game. It was pretty near 100% done when they decided to scrap the project. So it's pretty, it was pretty accurate up until a point if you played it on emulators. I never have, so that's gonna be fun to play. Then it has the classics: Super Mario World, Donkey Kong, F-Zero, Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart actually, Zelda: Link to the Past, and many more. It's rated T. I guess some of the games here. It should technically say E through T, but they just went ahead and put T there. On the top it says Classics, and just like the NES Classic, which I don't have, but I have seen the box of it. It has instead of a regular Nintendo controller, it has the Super Nintendo controller, where it says Classics. And then on the side here, this is small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, guys. It just tells a little bit about the Super Nintendo console itself. And then on the back, it has a list of games. I'm not sure if that's the full comprehensive list of the games. And then it says plus Star Fox 2. But in order to play this, you have to complete the first stage of Star Fox number 1, and then it unlocks the ability to play Star Fox 2. Some screenshots down here at the bottom. Super Mario. That looks like Zelda. Mario Kart. Star Fox. And some other games here. F-Zero, I think that is this. And then here's why it's rated T for teen. I don't understand suggestive themes because this is the old 16-bit era, but okay. So then you got Mario RPG, Super Mario World, the first ever game that I played on the Super Nintendo. It actually came with my original Super Nintendo when I was 5 years old. Some other games here, Zelda. Some really cool artwork here too, guys. I really appreciate that. Mario Kart, Mario World 2, Star Fox, Kirby. That's a cool drawing of Star Fox. Just some other games here at the bottom. Punch Out, Earthbound, which sometimes can go on eBay for as much as $200 for a completed box, sometimes even more. So really cool they included a game like this. And then again, you have the listing here. On the bottom, guys, you have all your warnings and health things. And also, this goes through HDMI, so it does show a bit of a high definition picture. They have what's called Pixel Perfect mode, which is like really smooth and stuff, or you can put the scan lines on there and make it look like old CRT TVs. And then on this side you have the controller, and it talks about the controller and stuff like that. And then we're back to the front. So let's crack this thing open and see what it's all about. So first, on the edge here it says, now you're playing with superpower. Because the NES was now you're playing with power, but the Super Nintendo is superpower. Let's crack this open here. Just slides out here into a nice little cubby here. So we have the paperwork. It also talks a little bit about the games. Super Mario World apparently had 96 levels and 9 worlds, so that's pretty awesome. Can't believe I probably have played every single one of those levels. I've beaten it multiple times. Talks about the other games, some more paperwork, health stuff, and now to the meat and potatoes of this. So first, we have this baby right here. Let's pull it out. Alright, so here it is, guys. It does actually fit in the palm of your hand. And it's, as you can see, it's the old style, the first edition Super Nintendo body style. And the cartridge slot does not fold down. The cartridges cannot fit in here, guys. So you can only play the loaded games unless you hack it and add more ROMs to it, which I may do in the future. But for the first little while, I'll play it as is. I don't want to brick it, the first time I have it. The reset button actually moves up and will reset the game. And then they have the power button, which actually moves as well. And of course the eject button doesn't work either. And then you have the front here, which looks like the normal plugs of the Super Nintendo controller. But actually, I do believe, yeah. So there's a door here. Let's get this here. Let's see if I can get it here. So actually, there's a thing here at the bottom, and it pops off here, and will reveal I think that's was for Wii and Wii U, those type of ports. So if you have a Wii still, or even I guess a Wii U, you can plug those Super Nintendo controllers into the controller of the Wii and play the Virtual Console game, Super Nintendo games as with the Super Nintendo controller, which is pretty cool. So there's that. It's pretty cool how they did it, where they covered it up with those. But again, this fits in the palm of your hand. At the bottom, it's pretty cool. Just like a regular first edition one. Even has the 4 pads there. And then you have the back here, which will reveal the HDMI output and the power adapter in, and then HDMI there. I'll put this back here as is. There we go. So there's that. Then we have, of course, we'll take that out, and we have the 2 controllers. just like the normal Super Nintendo, guys. No added buttons. No home button, no screenshot button, nothing like that. Just as is the original. It's a lot lighter than the original Super Nintendo controller, though, I will say. But I mean, the buttons feel the same, and yeah, pretty cool here. And then you have, as I stated, the plug, which is the Wii plug, basically, for Wii controllers. And this one actually is I believe a 6-foot cable. The NES Classics came with a 3-foot cable, much shorter than the original Nintendo's controller links. So you definitely had to sit really close to the TV to play. This one you don't have to sit as close. So 6 foot, pretty close to the standard of a regular Super Nintendo controller. So we have that, and then here's a second controller here. So it does come with 2 controllers, guys. Pull that out here too. So there's your 2 controllers, and there's Super Nintendo Classic. Then you have your power adapter. One end plugs into USB, and the other, I believe, is a USB-C type that plugs into the back of the console. That there. And then, how nice of Nintendo to include a power brick, so you don't have to go find an old iPhone charger or Android charger or anything like that, and get the brick off of it. They included the brick as well, which is cool. No logos or anything. Oh, there is the Nintendo logo here, right there. So that's pretty cool that they marked it so you can tell what the brick is for. So there's that, and then of course the all-important HDMI cable, which I guess is standard length. One side into the system, the other side into your TV input, and you can have your picture. So anyways, here's the set of it. Everything that you need right here. And again, the actual console itself, guys, super tiny. It can really fit in the palm of your hand, which is awesome. So anyways, there's everything right here from the box, and the paperwork here as well. And yeah, that's everything from the Super Nintendo Classic inside the box. We may post some gameplay videos here later. I don't know about tonight or anything like that, but maybe some gameplay videos to follow. And also, there's a rumor that they may make a Nintendo 64 Classic as well. I've heard rumors both ways, that they took out a patent to build it and everything. So that would be really cool if they made it. But I've also heard that it's just a rumor and they're not really going to do it. So, and hopefully with the re-release of the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic here this spring/summer, hopefully I can get one of those too in the when they start the re-releases of those. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, this unboxing, and whenever I get another game or system or something, who knows when that's going to be, who knows when they're going to make more systems. But yeah, next time I get something, I will post another unboxing video. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch other unboxings of games and systems. And also, too, if you're a Facebook friend, you can go through my Facebook live feeds and you can see some of them as well. Hope you guys have a good night and enjoy.